Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to mess around with this Feather 400, which is a model 400B, and it's a peak one. Now, full disclosure, I made a video, I lit this up, I ran into some weird problems, I thought I was filming, I wasn't filming, blah 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 blah. So, in the interest of not having a 2-hour video on lighting a stove, I'm going to put clips in. I'm going to explain to you what happened. So, first I'll put a clip in where I first showed this stove, right here. Check this out. We got a 400B Feather. It's called the Feather 400. And this puppy had a date somewhere. 11 of 97. Check it out. Man, this is going to clean up nice. Now, it is missing the pump, okay? But it just so happens that my buddy, not the lantern guy, I got these from the lantern guy, but my buddy, a while back, was at a yard sale or something. He bought a lantern and it had a bunch of accessories with it. And in that accessory pack was a pump for a Coleman stove, which includes this model. So when we actually go to clean this up and fire it up, we'll put that pump kit in. All right, so you saw the condition it was in when I first got it. Very good condition. I just basically cleaned it with a soft cloth and some dishwashing soap. I took off the burner and stuff, which again was the first time I did it, so I didn't record that. But I just cleaned up a little bit of discoloration that was on here, blew out the generator. Again, there's a couple videos on how to do that out there. But the main thing was this did not have a pump in it. So I had a pump kit, and it had all the parts that I needed to rebuild. You know, I'm not even rebuilding the pump. You're basically replacing it. Okay? So I replaced the pump, and I lit it up. And I'm going to put a clip in here. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be a runner. I really did. Oh, I felt air come out of there. Whoa. What was that about? Check valve, it passed the check valve test. Alright, so you saw the clip where I lit this stove up, and then I went to go pump it up again, and I loosened this, and air came out, which is an indication of a check valve problem. So, I took the check valve out, I cleaned it, it seemed fine. You know, you shake it, you hear the ball bearing rattle around in there, and I put it back together, and I did the little test on how to test if the pump is bad, and I'll put a clip in there. All right, let's try it again, see what's going on. Valve's open. That's not good. Whoa. See that? That check valve is not good. Alright, so you saw that little test. So when you're pumping it up, and you put your finger on here, it could come out a little bit, but it shouldn't shoot all the way out. Okay? So let's pump this up. And this should be full of pressure right now. So I'm going to just check really quick, and I hear it, okay? So I had to actually replace the check valve. I don't know what's wrong with this. It rattles. It's a little dirty on the end, but that really shouldn't affect it. But when I loosen this and I put my finger on it, it's shot out, okay, which it shouldn't do. Now I still have pressure, as you could hear, okay. So I'll leave the pressure, relieve the pressure. I'll close this back up again, and I'll pump it back up. Okay, so now we should be good to go to fire this puppy up. Let's get... Woo! Oh yeah. Had a lot of excess fuel in there. So we'll let this burn down. It's got to warm up till it blooms. It's trying. This thing goes pretty low. So now you can see it's working fine. Now, let me see if I'll do that other test again like I did the other day. And if I open this check valve stem, it shouldn't go out. See? So the check valve is holding. So at this point, I can pump it up and give it a little more pressure. And now we have a working stove. I don't have any idea what's wrong with this check valve. You know, first look at it, it looks fine. I sprayed carburetor cleaner through it. Carburetor cleaner went through. There's just something wrong. I don't know, maybe the ball bearing is, you know, defaced or not totally round. But obviously there was some kind of problem. That's why when I got this, it didn't have the pump in it. Whoever had it was messing around with it trying to fix it, I guess, and they just forgot to put the pump back in when they couldn't fix it. But yeah, I think this is only the second one, you know, either stove or lantern that I've had. I believe the other one was a lantern, where the check valve seemed like it was good. You got the little rattle and you know, it was clear, but yet it didn't work. So, you know, I guess, you know, all those little tests that we do, those pre-tests, you know, you got to keep in the back of your mind that just because the pre-tests work doesn't mean once you get it fueled up and, you know, charged up that that's going to work. So, yeah. So it's cranking now. Let's see how low she'll go. Got some excess flames here. I got to put some clean fuel in there. Really does crank though. Yeah, it gets pretty low simmer there. I mean, look at that. How low can she go? So there you have it, folks. The Peak 1 Feather 400, which is model 400 B. So I hope you enjoyed this. Hopefully the information I gave you will help you if you're working on one of these. It was a kind of a weird situation, like I said. You know, only the second time I've ever had a bad check valve, and I've, you know, restored, refurbished, cleaned up. Gosh, I don't know. I'm probably up to like 30 something lanterns and I think 5 or 6 stoves. So yeah, I found that very interesting. But she's a runner now. So thanks for coming along, everyone. You know I'm going to say it. I'm sending you all much, much love and appreciation, my brothers and sisters. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you have any questions on my kind of half-cocked explanations, leave me a comment and I'll clear it up for you. So we'll see you on the next one, and stay well.